Hey guys, welcome back to I Am Loved. My name is Marisa and today we're going to talk about the 4 design trends you're going to see taking over in 2022. So I'm curious if you actually even care to update your space with these trends, or if you more are watching this video just because you're curious about what they are. Let me know, are you actually gonna do any of them? Or are you just curious? Before I dive in, I would love it if you would take a second and tap subscribe and be a part of this growing community. I post a new design video every Thursday with the hope that I can inspire you to work within your budget to create a space that reflects you and that you love spending time in. It's like interior design for the rest of us. Okay, so let's talk about design trends 2022. I am predicting that we are gonna see curves, just curves in general. No, I do think we are gonna see curves, but specifically curved furniture. I think we're gonna see more chair backs that are rounded. I think we're gonna see the sides of sofas begin to take on a curved shape. I think we're gonna see curves kind of come in more than we have previously. We've already seen, like the arches at the tops of mirrors. That's been really popular for a while, but I think we're gonna begin to see more things take on curved shapes. And that's really exciting. I think that furniture designers and decor designers have such a fun job, and I'm really curious to see what they come up with so that it's not just, plain old curved furniture, but I think we're gonna begin to see it everywhere. Now this kind of pairs in with number 2, which is we're gonna continue to see wood details. That's not going anywhere, but maybe not painted as much as kept in natural wood tones. But I think we're gonna begin to see more of those wood details take on a curved shape as opposed to flat paneling that's applied to walls. I think it'll be really beautiful applied in specific situations. I've already seen it done on the bottom side of kitchen islands, and I've seen it done on pieces of furniture. Almost like imagine cutting a wood dowel in half lengthwise and attaching the flat part to your furniture or to your cabinetry or to whatever it is you're working with, and then the curved part that is visible to the eye. We're gonna begin to see more of that, and I think it's gonna look so beautiful. It's gonna look really beautiful paired with cane. We've seen like a resurgence of cane over the last number of years, and it's gonna look really nice paired with that. I really think that the wood tones that are gonna continue to be highlighted in their natural colors as opposed to being painted is really gonna be a lovely, simple way for people to add warmth back into their spaces. We have seen for a number of years, white has been like a huge paint color trend, and many people have gotten on the white train. And I think by adding in natural wood tones into your space, you're gonna find that it feels warm and a little bit more cozy. And you might that might be the only thing you do to kind of bring some more warmth into your space, but it's gonna make such a big difference. So natural wood tones including curved wood elements, I think it's just gonna look really beautiful. The third design trend I think we're gonna see is more warm paint colors. I did a video about this last week. If you're curious about the forecasted color trends for 2022, I'll link it in the description box. And I share with you 5 colors that I believe are gonna take over starting in 2022. So if you're curious, you can check that out. But I do think we're gonna see a moving away from kind of the white and the cool look, and we are really gonna begin to strongly embrace warm shades of paint and warm colors, but it's not gonna be the same as it was in the 90s. In the 90s, there was a lot of yellow undertones that really pushed the warm design trends. I don't think we're gonna see it as strongly yellow undertones as we saw in the 90s, but it's gonna be a new modern approach to bringing warmth into spaces, and I think it has the potential to just look absolutely beautiful. So keep your eye out for a moving away from white and more creams rooms and more warm tones coming into home decor and furniture pieces. Now this next trend, I'm already beginning to see it, and I've actually embraced it myself. I'm doing a design project right now with a client, and we are totally doing this in their kitchen. But it really only works if you have a really big space or if you have a lot of storage. So this is not gonna be a design trend, or maybe if you're a minimalist. It would work if you are a minimalist, but it's not gonna be a design trend that is widely embraced by everyone, simply because many of us will not be able to embrace it. And that is the departure, the removal of upper cabinetry in a kitchen. And no, I don't mean just replacing it with open shelves. I mean an open wall in a kitchen to put art on, or maybe to have a couple of kitchen decor items. But I think we're gonna see a removal and a departure from a lot of upper cabinetry in kitchens for those kitchens who have the space and the presence to be able to handle that. And I think it's so beautiful. There's something so lovely about looking into a kitchen that has the storage allowed for this to happen, and just seeing like the backsplash and then paint and then a piece of art or maybe a wall sconce. There's just something so beautiful about that that makes the kitchen feel more like another room in the house that's warm and inviting than a long wall of cabinets that make it really feel like a kitchen. So I'm curious to see how this plays out and the different ways people are able to incorporate this into their kitchen design. I could be completely shocked. Maybe it will also be seen in smaller spaces, but maybe in just a smaller quantity. So maybe where before there might be an open cabinet and then a box of open shelves, maybe it's just maybe we'll just see those open shelves be removed and just more breathing space around cabinetry in kitchens. I don't know, I'm curious to see how that plays out, but definitely a departure from upper cabinetry in kitchens is a trend to keep your eye out for. So I'm curious, have you noticed any other design trends as you've been looking around on Pinterest and on Instagram, or maybe your favorite home decor magazines or furniture stores, whatever it may be? Have you noticed any design trends? And if so, what are they? I would love to hear what it is you're seeing and spotting coming down the pipe. Comment below and let me know. Okay, you guys, that's it for this week's video. I hope you have a lovely week, and we'll see you back here next week at I Am Loved.